What is going on, guys? Welcome back. Commentary for you. One of the best sponsors, Steel Supplements. Link and discount code down in the description. You also know I'm a Weeble preferred influencer right now. Best promotion they have in the pinned comment. Whether you deposit $1 or not, just open an account. They will give you free stocks. A serious note also to start this video. A lot of you guys know I'm from the Maryland, Delaware, DC area. Reggie Barnett Jr., the bantamweight BKFC champion, has went missing over the course of the weekend. I've had an opportunity to meet Reggie multiple times. Great guy. Does a lot in the community. Does a lot of outreach through his gym and combat sports. If you're in that area, I'd recommend you go over to the City of Virginia Beach Police Department. Take a look at the information they have. And by all means, if you've heard or seen anything, please reach out to them. I hope the best for Reggie and his family. Moving over to Madden, we have a community update today. Now, keep in mind, we got no day one patch, which is interesting. But with the most polished Madden, that seems logical, right? No day one patch. However, we did get this update here. Hey, Madden fans, who's ever left playing this game, there's a title update available for Madden 23 today. This is a planned update focusing on key fixes, tuning to the pass block locomotion for tackles to get deeper against edge pressure, improved end game flow, tuning instability fixes. I think we said for a long time, tuning instability fixes, I don't want to hear it anymore, right? If that's what you're fixing, I have to know, right? I don't even know what improved end game flow means. But that tuning to the pass block locomotion was what was actually shown from my video in Angry Joe's video. And I've got a couple other clips of the game just being horrible. It'll be interesting to see how they're going to fix that. But that said, I mean, that's logic. That should be fixed. That's not locomotion. That's game programming, Clint Oldenburg. That's programming the line to actually move back, to set the pocket, not just drop back for the sake of dropping back. But again, I've got clips of offensive line shenanigans that don't involve that tackle, that involve other linemen. But I digress. I will say this patch destroyed, and go to their Twitter today, just destroyed the game, right? People got locked out of their accounts. People got ungated in Madden Ultimate Team, which you know, if Ultimate Team has a problem, it's all hands on deck at EA Sports. If that baby goes down, the cash cow has to be fixed instantly. They had people that lost their access to Field Pass, that lost objectives they'd completed, so this really turned out to be just a massive mess. But you're probably also looking at this and saying, hey, where's all those fixes for franchise, which there are none, because they don't care. They've never cared. We had a whole hashtag trending, I believe, 3 years ago now, and it's netted very little by the way of a better product. And you can see here, their focus is on doing very little and pretending that they're doing a lot. I don't think they should ever put out another patch that says tuning instability fixes. You have to let us know what's broken and tell us what's fixed, right? If this is the most polished version of your game, then all of your tuning instability should have been taken care of before the release, right? This to me says we did nothing, but we want to make it look like we did something, so we're going to throw it in because we didn't just want to say we could only fix one thing. Because you would think from their perspective, think about this from EA's point of view. If they really did everything they could, if they really got Madden as polished and refined as possible, if they set aside the full year and said, look, we're going to do everything we can, and we're going to hope that this is enough, right? Then there probably isn't much left for them to do, right? They had the beta, all the community feedback was there. So really, what's left? This is it. This is the best they've got. And the game is still awful, right? So you would imagine the only thing they can do is things that don't make sense. Fix the endgame flow. Tune the pass blocking logic. I think you're going to see the least updated Madden of all time this year. I know a lot of people have clamored that the game is in a good spot. They don't need to patch it. They don't need to do updates. They don't need to take things to and away like they have in the past. That kind of makes the game overpowered. But by all accounts, you don't have the interaction level this year. You know, we had the Good Morning Madden. We had all the community outreach through Kralo, through Clint. All of that seems to be gone. It seems like very much a lazy copy and paste, throw out the game effort, and then now that the game needs to be fixed, you're seeing that. And it's a shame. It really is. I guess to end this on a positive note, we've got other games coming out, guys. We've got, from what I've seen, a very, very impressive looking Maximum Football. We've got, if you didn't catch today, 26K came out and said their game is ready to go to consoles. They're just waiting for approval. But because it's one person, it could take a while. You've got King Havo, who's got his game ready to go to consoles. So if you go back long enough, you'll see videos from me and other creators in the space that are basically telling you, let EA sit here and be stagnant. Let them continue to do nothing, right? EA doesn't have to do anything. That's what the license grants them. They don't have to worry about improving your experience once they have your money. We know this. They've proved it. The problem is everyone that's behind them, right? The competition. Everyone behind them, they're doing things each and every month, year. Console generations can come and go. Game cycles can come and go. We don't see change from EA. What's going to be the spark, right? We've seen nothing. But all those competitors are striving, despite having small teams, despite being part-time, despite having very few resources. They are striving to make the best game possible, to the point that I don't even think you need simulation football on the box anymore. I think you need a fun football experience. I think you need consistent gameplay. I think you need an experience where you load up the game and sure, it might not look the best, it might not have all the NFL names, it might not have all the NFL teams, but if it gives you enough customization and it gives you the ability to sit there and play a game and know that you're going to get quality in and out, start to finish, I really think that's all it's going to take to not totally end Madden, right? Nothing's going to end that. But I think people are going to get to the point where they buy Madden, they get Madden for free, they wait till it goes on sale, they play it for a little bit, and they say, okay, this is it with Madden. I've done and I've experienced all it has to offer. And they start to slowly progress over to the other games where, hey, maybe 26K is 2 months of your month, or 2 months of your year. Maybe Maximum Football is 3 months. Maybe Axis Football is a month and a half. And all of a sudden, your football gaming, right, doesn't just become Madden. It becomes 3, 4, 5 different games over the course of the year. And I think slowly, sooner and sooner, you'll see people say, okay, I'm not all that concerned about Madden. I'll wait to get Madden after the season's halfway done. Because clearly the product they're putting out is not quality, and they have no way of fixing it. They have no way of fixing it. They should have started over. They didn't start over. They're going to destroy the NCAA franchise with more of the same, and it's a shame. They have every tool, resource, and capacity to make the best football game possible, and this is what they give you. Love to know your thoughts on this. Appreciate you checking it out. You know, as long as they can only update 3 things in a game patch and tell us only one of them, I will always be back in the week with more commentary.